Just another beautiful day. Well, today folks, we are going to a little late, but better late than never. Get that set up. A little late, but better late than never. Gonna go set up a trail camera today. I've been trying on this piece of land for the last probably 2 months, just because I've seen a lot of activity and whatnot, and not going to disclose where it is because I finally got access to the private side, but let's just say it's close to somewhere the hunting public hunted in North Dakota, and there's a lot of refuge land by it. So I finally got on to the private part that I've been trying, talking, finally got some access to these trees, just because there's a nice choke point in here where I was able to find a spot that I think would be great for a camera. So today we're going to go over all my opinions and my strategies for setting up cameras. So I'm always a very firm believer in bring your pack. Your pack is your friend. Going out with your arms full of everything is just a disaster waiting to happen. But I like to bring everything. I brought my big camera in case I see some elk, because this morning I saw a smaller bull elk, but he was running and I wasn't able to get my camcorder out before being able to film him, which kind of a bummer. But I always bring everything. I bring a little hatchet to cut down some limbs, water, for sure water, because Lord knows I've been out too many times, especially on a day like today where it's 9 in the morning, 75 degrees, muggy, where I've gotten pretty thirsty. So we got that. I like to bring my rangefinder so that when I'm in there I can kind of test where a good ground spot would be and see how the shots would be, how far, this and that. Also, I like to bring a couple of little first aid medical things. In my personal opinion, I think tourniquets are a very wonderful thing. Never had to use one, thankfully, but you never know. And then the number one, because you never know what you're going to run into, is your protection. Because who knows? Maybe I'll be the first person to get a Sasquatch today. Just kidding. But in all seriousness, just be prepared when you go out. Doesn't matter if it's just down the back row or anything like that. Always bring stuff. So, time to get on this adventure. So, I don't know if you can see this, but it's a pretty good cut trail. Super fresh deer track. Hopefully we'll be able to find a nice scrape or something and set up on. But we're gonna walk it. We're gonna come back in. Hopefully not. Oh, this is actually kind of a nice open area. Huh. Well, we're gonna walk a little farther back because we're only like maybe 100 feet off the road. But another huge thing for when you're going out to set trail cameras that I did not follow today is wear pants. Poison ivy and scratches, here we come. gonna have to look into what those are, but they look like wild raspberries. I'm pretty sure some of these leaves are poison ivy that I'm seeing around, but I'm not a Boy Scout, so I need to look a little more into it. But if that is like a wild raspberry or something, that is a very, very good sign, because then obviously stuff can eat it. But there's a heavy trail coming through here, so part of me kind of wants to see if we can set something up here, but I was really hoping to find a scrape or something. Ooh, right in the sun, or something along that line, because obviously shooting does is a good time. Meat in the freezer, but we want to try and find that buck. So I think that's gonna be my best bet. I'm gonna cut in through here. There looks to be wild raspberries everywhere. I found a couple old rubs, little ones, nothing big. So, but I have a little bit of a limited adventure. So what I want to show you is we got two heavy trails, one right on that side, one right on that side, and they both converge right into here. So what I'm going to do is I found myself a nice circular tree, and I'm going to point it this way, which sucks because the sun will be coming up that way in the morning, so I might get some glares, but I'm hoping the tree tops cover a little bit of it. But then there's one trail right back here, but it looks like they come on this side of the tree, so hopefully we'll get some pictures of them and see what's up with it. But yeah, and there's also a big open field on the other side over there where I'm gonna hope that they're bedding. But this is my traffic choke point, because if I can get this as a traffic point, I can go over there, over in that open area, up on that hill, and we just ordered a ghost blind, so the mirror blind, hopefully set it up and get it good. But so that's my plan of attack. I usually don't like to set up trail cameras facing the sun when it comes up in the morning, because obviously you're gonna have a lot of glare pictures and whatnot, but hopefully we can get some of this and that. And the reason I chose this big opening is because part of me thinks that elk walk through here too, and Lord knows I'd love to get some elk pictures. So we're gonna get this camera set up, get everything situated, and hopefully if you have any questions or anything on any strategies or anything like that, setting up cameras, you know, and it would always be nice to have a food source like really close, but around this area it's woods and cattle. So I'm guessing the deer somehow will probably end up over on the ranch and then come back here to bed, which is what I'm hoping, because over on that end of the property there's cattle, which I was told I can't go in there, obviously. But hopefully we'll get some traffic right back through here. And I got a bow tag, which I'll probably save for the Badlands, but who knows, if there's some nice bucks on this camera, I might come out here and try. I got Donald. He has been trying his best to just get proficient with a bow. And then we got David, who's been shooting, and he has a prior history in archery hunting, so that's good. And then hopefully if we can get Dorian's bow all set up, she'll be another shooter. So we're gonna set this camera up, see where it goes, and hopefully we can get some deer on camera this fall. The tourniquet in case I spear myself. One thing I like to do also is I bring my little hatchet. And I like to try and clear it off to make it flat. Just because, you know, you get those angled shots when they're cockeyed up and they just do nothing but piss you off. Yeah, I've done that too. then you take your trail camera. And the big thing that a lot of people forget is set your dates and times, because that's frustrating trying to figure it out based on sunlight and all that good stuff. And I have mine on my custom set, because obviously I set all my different stuff up. So and I only put a 16 gigabyte card in because I plan on checking this one weekly, if not every few days, because I'm very excited. Nice and snug there. Check where it's pointing. It's a little cockeyed, but I think that's from the growth of the tree. There you have it. We have our first trail cam up. I have a couple more that I'm planning on going out and trying to get situated. Hopefully with this big area here. Of course I'm stomping it all up right now, so probably won't have any good pictures for a day or so. But you got shoots from different areas that all converge into one choke point. So hopefully we'll get some good deer on camera, get some good shots going. Donald's going to redeem himself this year. And in all honesty, because that doesn't look as heavy this way, we might set that blind up right back here to have a shooting lane here. It's gonna be quick, it's gonna be there right there, it's gonna be perfect win type hunt. But I think we'll be able to make it happen. So stick with us later on this season and see if we can get something done. And I hope you liked the video on setting up a trail camera in my own little non-fancy way. And if you have any tips that can help me out, which would be greatly appreciated, let me know. We could all be friends, you know, we're all on the same team, Hunting Nation. So let me know what I could do better or what you suggest. And if you have any questions for me as to why I do things the way I do them, let me know. So, and then remember to hit me up with a like and subscribe to the channel, because that will greatly benefit me in being able to continue doing what I love and hunting.